Hi ladies, welcome to another home management video where we're gonna be doing a little bit of everything, a little bit of organizing, a little bit of cleaning, and a little bit of decluttering. This is really meant to show you how some of my weekends look like, where it's just a bunch of random tasks that I do to basically help me manage my house as a working mom. I have been trying to tackle all my weekly cleaning tasks, things that I do every week before the weekend arrives, and then use my Saturdays and Sundays to just do other things that need to be done around the house. So this particular weekend has been basically after a very long week. You know how you have some of those where it's just hard to get things done. So while I did get my cleaning tasks done during the week, I did not get a chance, or I should say I did not have energy to put some of the things away from our grocery shopping haul. So that's what I was starting with on the weekend after my workout. I decided, you know what, let's just dive into it. Let's clean up the clutter that I had on my kitchen island, because that used to be really my dumping ground for a long time. So seeing this right now is really kind of giving me those flashbacks of how that looked like with just a bunch of random stuff over the past many years. So just seeing that just is a little triggering for me, to be honest. So even though this is just stuff we bought in a store, I'm just anxious to put it away. So that's what I'm starting with. Then we're gonna do some decluttering of clothes, and also organize and declutter a little bit of our pantry downstairs. So that's what I have for you in this video. If you are new here, my name is Marta. I am a full-time working mom, and on my channel I do a lot of really a home management content. So cleaning, organizing, decluttering, lots of routines, just things of that nature. So things like, we typically do from a perspective of a working mom trying to figure out, the balance, what works for me and for my household. So if this is a content that you enjoy watching, make sure that you subscribe down below.
Every change has a reason, baby, let it come to you. Every soul, every season lives outside of status quo. If we stop believing we're meant to be, expanding our abilities. If the passion's gone, we are doing it wrong. Baby, you and I should start living now. With the whole world at our feet, we could stay or we could leave. There is nothing in between. So baby, we should start living now. 'Cause we only have this life. Wanna laugh and wanna cry. I don't wanna waste my time. So baby, we should start living now.
And I'm curious, do you guys shop at Costco or maybe Sam's Club or any other store that just sell things in bulk? Let me know which one it is, and I'm curious if you also tend to just see a lot of good deals on things that are not on the list and not bulk, if you will. Like for example, this blanket that I have there. I feel like I almost every time find something that I think it's a good deal, something I purchase for either for the house or clothes. It's funny how, at first when I was starting there, it was just mostly, grocery related. And over the years, it just kind of became a store where I buy everything from clothes to home decor to basically anything and everything. So let me know if you are the same way. And I wanted to put that new blanket on the couch, but as soon as I opened it, I realized it needs to be washed because, there was just a lot of lint coming off of it. So I put it in the laundry first, but it was extremely soft. So it was definitely a good purchase. And I thought it's the color of it, it's gonna go for basically any season that we want. So we live in Chicago suburbs, so blankets are something we use literally throughout the whole year, even when it's hot outside. I don't know what it is, like me and my kids specifically just like the cozy feeling of a blankie. If we're watching something, if we're just hanging out, blankets are out. So you can never have too many blankets. Let me know if you're the same way. And the next thing I tackled was closets. So first I went through my daughter's closet. So both of us were in there looking through a lot of hand-me-downs. We wanted to make sure that we pull out anything that is good to her for her to wear, that the size is right, now that the seasons are slowly changing. So I had just I didn't have too many clothes as far as like donating, but I had a good pile also of clothes that I needed to basically do some mending on because they were too wide on her. So I needed to do something to make it narrower so she can wear it. And I did not film as we were going through her room, but I am filming when I went through my closet. So you can see kind of the system I used. I feel like it's a different system for her versus for me. With her, we basically have to go through I have boxes that are organized by size. So when the new season is coming, when she gets older, we go through it, and we kind of have to go through all of it to make sure that we take out the things that fit her already. And for me, I used to take out everything from my closet when I was decluttering. So this is my closet. This left side of it is my clothes, and on the right side that I'm not showing is my husband's clothes. So before, when I was starting my decluttering journey, almost every time I would take everything out, or at least in sections, put it on my bed and go through it, because that's what made sense for me at the time, because I had a lot of it and I really needed to take a look at every single item. Now that I have been on this, decluttering journey for probably a couple of years, I feel like I am finally at a place where I don't have to take everything out, because I don't have that much, if you will. Like it's not like I have a minimal closet, but before I feel like I could barely see what I had there, and I really had to spend time looking at every single item. And now that I got into a good habit of it, I can make those decisions really quickly. I haven't worn it in a while. I don't really like it. I get rid of it. Versus before, it was a lot of like this mental game. Well, maybe I'll still need it. Maybe I'll still wear it. So let me know where you are with that in a closet. Do you tend to take everything out? Are you comfortable just, going through it and just taking it out as they are hanging? Let me know. I'm very curious. Because I wonder if it is because I truly have been just developing that good habit over the past few years, or is it just simply a preference that I have developed? I'm just curious how you guys are doing that.
Spending time reminiscing of what it used to be, not letting go when
And I'm also curious if any of you guys do like a capsule wardrobe, or you have, I think it's around 10 items that you have per season, or if you have like a specific number that you have for your clothes. Because I found that I have never even tried it to that number. I am more of, I try to minimize it to just the clothes I will truly wear, not to have thousands of options. But I definitely am a person who likes to have options. So for me, it was just learning to be more selective when I'm buying clothes, and making sure I go through my closet regularly to get rid of anything. So as you can see, I did decide to go through my closet that particular day because I did go shopping a day before, or maybe even that day. I can't tell you at this point because I fell so behind in my videos. But I wanted to do it before I put my new clothes in, because I think that was also a good strategy. Because if I had a particular item that I was not sure if I should keep it or get rid of it, and more for a reason, well, if I get rid of it, I'm not gonna have something to wear if it's like gets cold or for whatever occasion. But now that I had some clothes that I bought, it was easier to get rid of some of it because I already know that I bought something that's gonna work as well. But overall, I feel like my closet is not the space where I tend to be minimalistic, for sure. There are other areas in my house where, I can minimize as much as possible, but my closet, definitely not one of those. So let me know, which one are you? Do you have areas of your house where you keep pretty minimal? Is closet one of them? Let me know in the comments.
You told me more than once to show you my intention. My brain gets blocked at times, but now somehow I'll give you my attention. You've got to know that I ain't a person who understands all the clockwork of our romance. You make me feel so alive, always there in my mind. But I just don't know if I'll dance with the lights on. If you're gonna be moving on solo, wait a second, cause they're playing the best song. I'll be there if you reach out to me. Reach out to me. Reach out to me. I'm a rolling stone tonight, never to be settled. Though I know I can't deny your eyes, I've got this inner battle.
And now the last item that I had for the weekend was my pantry. So this is kind of like an overflow pantry that we have in our basement, and it just needed a little bit of cleaning, as you can see, because I was moving that flour before and just made a mess. And just kind of, give it a wipe down. There were just a couple of items I wanted to look through. Like this one was an ice cream maker that I have had for a few years. And when I first bought it, we did use it. And then I did not use it. And every time I went through my pantry, this was just kind of like an eyesore. And the last time I went through it, I told myself, if I don't use it over the summer, when it's hot and it's time to make ice cream, I'm gonna get rid of it. And guess what? I did not use it at all. I didn't even think about it. So as much as it is a nice gadget and we enjoyed it when we were making ice cream, it has been literally a few years. So it was time to get rid of it. And this is one of those, interesting things about decluttering. Some things, they're so easy to get rid of. And something takes a while. I think this one was probably on the list for 2 years to get rid of, and I still didn't. But I was finally ready to let it go. So I did that. And I needed to vacuum, like I said, wipe down, and just kind of organize it just a little bit. This space in my basement had come such a huge way from what it used to be. definitely check my video if you need some motivation. If any of your areas in your house look like an absolute disaster and you're just feeling overwhelmed to get started, definitely check out those videos, because this area of my house was embarrassing to even show, the entire basement. So it is possible, and it's possible to declutter. It's possible to get a system that's gonna keep it organized, and you just have to go in every once in a while and clean up, declutter a little bit. But you don't have to go back to the space where that was overwhelming, because this was definitely it for me. So let me know, what areas of your house are you trying to tackle right now? Do you have any big projects? Whether it's decluttering or organizing? Are there any areas in your house that are giving you issues? Maybe it is something I can tackle next in my own house to kind of show you how I do it. I'm just curious, like what areas are you really working on right now? Is it specific one that you tend to do in the fall, when it's kind of getting colder outside? I feel like we always spend more time in our house when the weather turns colder, so there is more sort of time for me to figure out different organizational strategies, how to do things better in a house. So definitely share that with me down below, and I want to see if there is anything that we are doing also at the same time. So it's always awesome after I'm done with something to take a look at the end result. It really definitely is giving me that boost of motivation and positive energy. So I hope it did the same for you. I hope you have a wonderful day, and thank you so much for watching. I will see you in my next video.